Good evening. Ah, man, full stomach, good workout earlier. I'm happy and content. Had an awesome dinner just now. I don't know if you call it dinner because how do you label all these meals? You know, there's always another one until you finally hit the hay. Anyway, I just added two more meals, by the way, a day, and these are very small. These two I just added, very small. I have like really small things in between some of the larger meals or denser meals, and then I have smaller meals also. Like so, when I may add instead of adding one big meal, I may add two smaller meals. Yeah. So, yeah. But I'll get into that. We need to sit down and talk about that. I really want to talk to you about the majority, the bulk of the food that I'm eating, and because it's been working really, really well. So I'm getting harder. I mean, I don't know if you can tell the lighting in here, but I'm getting harder. I'm getting a lot bigger. Actually had to slow my roll a little bit, but I feel good. Feel healthy. Everything's good so far. Strength is up. Everything's good so far. Okay, so, but tonight I want to talk about. You know, I was going to put this under this gentleman. I was going to speak about him under the heading of a few videos that I've made, good people that I've met. But I have this really awesome story too about him. So I'm just going to tell this story. So, you know, I have met Mike Hearn only one time. I met Mike Hearn early before the Arnold Expo had actually begun, when we could get in, you know, we can get in earlier, vendors. And we stopped and spoke with him, and he was just super, super cool. Super, super cool, man. Just very genuine, down to earth, very patient guy. You can tell that he deliberately, you know, listens, gives an ear, lends an ear to whatever you're saying, and he just seemed very genuine, and I'll tell you, super composed, man. What an awesome guy, true gentleman, true professional. You know, sometimes I see people like to give him a little bit of grief about different things and all, but you know, if you've met any of these people, you know, these, I don't know, social media icons, if you want to call people that, and then you meet Mike O'Hearn, this old school fella who's been around forever and done everything, been there and done it all. You know, hell, was 290-pound, super physically fit gladiator back in the day. If you catch any of those reruns when he was on there, when his quads were like, my God, what were they, like 33 inches or bigger? He was enormous, and the feats of athleticism he was able to perform at that size is just crazy. I think it's probably the biggest that I've ever seen him. And he's just like killer strong. And I guess he regularly swims in the Fountain of Youth because he doesn't seem to get old. But like I said, what a true gentleman and just an awesome, awesome ambassador for all things fitness related as far as I'm concerned. And like I said, if you ever got to meet the guy, you know, put things into perspective, you know, human being to human being, and you've met other people, yeah, then you'd have a really great appreciation for what a good guy actually is and how cool he really is. But anyway, this story now, I'm sure he could confirm or deny or whatever. I can't guarantee you that it's true, but I tend to think that it's true because the source that it came from, and it's nothing negative in my opinion. I think it's a good thing. You know what I mean? I think it's cool. It's an honorable thing. So I'm going to tell it. So, as far as I'm aware, from what I was told, I was told a story about, you know, Mike O'Hearn has, I don't know if it's the same home that he currently resides in or if it's another home that he had, but I don't know if does he still live in that same home that he had that was like and I don't mean any disrespect, I know he's a married man now with a family and all, but it looked like an awesome bachelor pad. I mean, it was just really, really meticulously well done. You know, like really sharp. sharp place. Furnishings, everything is beautiful. You know, a real showpiece place. Not tacky or anything like that. It'd be very tasteful, very elegant. And he had a guy, for whatever reason, that was staying with him, renting a room to him or whatever. It was part of the house. From my understanding, a big place. And I don't know what the deal exactly was, but the guy had a dog. And, you know, maybe that's part of why he let him stay there because, you know, or rented him a place because he needed a place and he had plenty of room. And the guy has a dog also, you know, so, you know, he loves dogs, Mike does, and that's the real thing. That's not a put on thing. And apparently this guy, he really didn't take care of the dog that he had very well. He was a very irresponsible dog owner. He really didn't seem to love the dog. He didn't really care for the dog, right? You know, he didn't really look out for the dog. He didn't know how to take care of the dog. He made nothing that appeared a genuine, heartfelt effort or interest in the animal. So whatever happened when they parted company or whatever led to that he had to go and had to get out and leave, Mike told him when he was going or that he wasn't taking the dog with him. That Mike said, I'm keeping the dog. This is not your dog anymore. This is my dog. I've been taking care of this dog. You don't care for the dog. You don't know how to take care of the dog. I'm keeping the dog. You know, you need to roll out, but dog stays. So, I mean, that's the story. It's not a huge, big deal, but you know, think about it. It's pretty awesome. I think it's kind of cool. You know, it just fits in with, you know, with what you see about Mike on social media and what you've seen all over the place where his dogs are with him everywhere and, you know, on planes and in the gym and all over the place for, you know, for however many years, you know, you've seen him with animals and the animals that he's had and has and how awesome he treats them, how well he takes care of them. So I thought that was, and I'm an animal lover myself. I love dogs, you know. I love most animals, to tell you the truth. So that I thought that was a very respectable and honorable thing to do. You know, good looking out for that dog, man. Anyway, that's it. Just a little story, little bedtime story that you probably haven't heard about Michael Hearn. And sorry if it's not real gossipy or anything, but you know, gossip doesn't look well on me anyway. I don't have any to tell, but you know, I'm a little old for that kind of behavior anyhow. All right, you guys take care. Have an excellent evening. Hopefully, you know, I'm not working out tomorrow night. I've been busting my ass in the gym. I'm not working out tomorrow night, so tomorrow night I should be able to sit down and make a really honest and open video about the foods that I'm eating. So it'll be a little bit longer one, and we're going to talk about meals and how much and what is it and what of it and why. All right, so look out for that because. Like I said, don't expect that it's going to be some kind of great, miraculous epiphany of health. You know, that it's a kind of a diet or a meal plan that you can follow the rest of your life and you're going to live a long, healthy life. And, you know, it's not. You know, I mean, yeah, I eat organics. I spend the extra coin for that kind of stuff for particular foods. And certain foods go with other foods because of different reasons and toxins that are in some of our foods. And it negates some of the properties that I don't want from another food and all this other shit. So that stuff's all going to be there, but the sources of food, because the bulk of the food is so great, the amount, that, yeah, this is the best I can do as far as balls and knuckles, doing it on the cheap, and still not denying my body every opportunity to grow. All right, so like I said, you guys have an awesome evening, and I'll be back and catch up with you tomorrow night.